All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today's pod is, it's like when we started doing the podcast recording at the beginning of this year. Initially, we used to, of course, do this on Wednesdays. And then as we started to build out the programs in our community, we now, of course, do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which is the Eye Hypnosis Life Foundation. This is our 3 day, um, starter kit, the program for people to, start to go deeper into their own personal journey, their own personal healing. And in doing so, of course, we also ended up moving our podcast day, which used to be Wednesdays. Now it happens on Thursdays. And so today I got to hear some really powerful stories of healers, of coaches, people who've already been on this journey, and listening to them, and going along on their journey also reminded me of my own journey over these last 20 plus years. And, as I was getting ready to record this pod, I was reminded that, there is so much of power in the unseen. By this, I mean, especially if you are a healer, you're a coach, and you're on this journey, a lot of times you will not be able to see the path ahead. A lot of times you will not be aware of, where you will be maybe a year from now, maybe 3 years from now, maybe 10 years from now. And that truly is the power of the unseen, because when your intention, when your reason to show up and to be of service, to really truly make a difference in other people's lives, when that takes precedence, when that is like front and center, then um, at one level, how does it matter, what you will be doing 5 years from now, 10 years from now, maybe even 20 years from now? And I say this because what I was reminded of was I had this idea literally 2 decades ago, right? Literally 20 years ago, I had this idea of, really being able to create an environment where other people would be benefited, where other people would be able to, go on their own personal journey, whether it is of healing, whether it is of personal transformation, or even going further, which is, learning to become a coach so that you can help other people. And what makes all of this so powerful is that today, 20 years, 20 years and beyond, since that point in time, I get to see how powerful the unseen really is. Because who knew where we would be 20 years, meaning 20 years ago, who knew how our reality of today would look like? But in so many ways, there is so much of abundance. There is, so much of access. And, all you have to just ask for is what you really want and believe, and obviously, keep showing up. And somewhere in that mix, miracles happen. So, as I said, these pods are designed, one, as a way, like literally, this is my daily diary. Some people like to do their journaling. This is how I like to reflect on life. How, this moment gives me an opportunity to reflect on the changes, on, how things have grown over a period of time. And doing this reminds me, and it also motivates me. It drives me to keep going further and further, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, and beyond. Because at the end of the day, when you truly have a mission that you're aware of, that you believe in, you have a purpose that you found, possibly the purpose found you, then all of this starts to make even more sense, because in the present, not always what you see around you will make sense, right? So, I've said this before and I'll say it again, especially if you're a healer coach, you're in this space of healing and coaching, and you really truly want to make a difference in the lives of others. If there's any way in which I can help you, please do reach out and let me know. And of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. Two quick things before I go, of course. Just a reminder, we do have our community meetup. This is a membership. This is the eye hypnosis live experiences, and we meet on Mondays and Fridays at 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. This is at the time of this recording. It is a free um, membership which you can access. If you're interested, please do reach out. And of course, we also will be starting our sixth batch of the foundation program that starts on Monday. So it's a 3-day program starting on Monday between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. So if either of these are, they arise your and arouse your curiosity, or you're like, okay, this is exactly what I needed, do reach out and let me know. There is a link, of course, for you to join our Monday morning program. So I'm looking forward to seeing you there, of course. And if there's any way, truly any way in which I can help you, not just me, but our community is here to serve, to hold that space for you as you find your feet, as you truly, 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 start to discover more and start to receive more of what you're meant to. And of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.